Sam Igo, I got to give a shout out to Sam. Um, when I started posting our documentary, Jim, I connected with him on Instagram, listened to a podcast he was on. I reached out to him. I said, man, you are extremely knowledgeable when it comes to permaculture, especially here in Central Florida. If you come to my house, tell me, what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. Maybe this needs a little bit more water. Maybe this needs some more shade. Can I film this and I'll chop it up into a bunch of videos? I'm going to put it on the garden channel, but I'll share these videos with you. So Sam came here for about 2 hours. We shot a whole, we're going to chop them up. Sam over at the loquat trees, Sam over on my compost pile. And that way there's a bunch of little videos where, Sam can use to promote him and his business as well. And a few weeks ago, I'm at a Bloom and Grow festival in Winter Garden, and I come across this company, Save Our Soil. So I go over, I'm talking to them about their soil. They do worm castings, vermicompost. I look down, and on their table, they have a business card for Sam. So I say, hey, you guys know Sam? I said, yeah, he buys a lot of his worm castings from us. So now I'm working with them. I'm going to shoot some content with them. I'm actually working on doing social media marketing for them, like managing their social media pages to post and promote on there. And it's just one of these things where, the more we're out there talking to people and networking and building this community, we're able to meet amazing people and grow what it is we're trying to do, which is promote freedom and permaculture.
Boom. That's right. This is the path to freedom. All paths to freedom must include regenerative, decentralized, poison-free food. And it's so easy. That's the part that gets people arguing with themselves. You can see their brains twisting when I talk about things. They're like, I can't be that easy. Well, come see me at Golf Friend. When you stack it in. Now, it's not that easy if you don't follow the principles, right? That's it. It's easy when you follow the principles. And I'll give you some examples. So we've got diversity. We don't have monocultures. We have 230 or 40 types of food planted at Galt Same. And we have plants, guilds created where they support each other. We're doing a beneficial insect release on Saturday. That'll be on film because insects are the garden's keepers. All right, so there's no sprays or poisons that need to stop anything. And then we are adding mini layers. In fact, we just met yesterday, and somebody just texted me from this group with a mycelial component that we don't have yet. So we're going to be adding this communication, mycelial or spores from mushrooms. We're going to be adding this through the whole 10 acres of our main food forest areas and our community areas. And we have humigenics with Pat Militich. We have analemma water. We have compost tea. Now, these are easy things to apply. It sounds complicated. When I say that, if most people out there, almost everybody out there doesn't know what I'm talking about, so they click off. Their mind goes, oh, I don't get that. I just can't do it then. That's not true. It's so freaking easy. We apply compost tea once a month. And this is on a big area, right? If you're in your backyard, it'll take you a half an hour once a month to apply compost tea. And you can put in the compost tea this mushroom spores and the analemma and the humigenics, right? So it's a half an hour a month is what it takes to do this. Is it worth having all of your own food for a half an hour a month? Yeah, of course it is. Right? Plus, it's beauty and it's food security and it's health and it's money. Wealth does grow on trees, right? So anyway, that's the part that I'm so excited that you're sharing is once you design it and you follow the simple principles, the return on time, energy, and money invested is infinite.
I'm taking it a step further. We eat avocados every day. I've saved every seed for the last 4 or 5 months now. I have 5 trees, maybe a foot tall. I have a dozen trees that are just a few inches tall, and then at least 25 that have germinated, but they've yet to, get out of the pot.
Wow.
And so I don't care if I have to give them all away, if that's what it takes to inspire somebody to start. But I've been posting on Nextdoor about avocado trees. And now I've become, with my friends and some of my neighbors, I have people bring me mango seeds. I have people bring me peach seeds. And when Sam was here, I let my arugulas and my bok choy go to flower because it brought in insects that I've never seen before. And I said, this is obviously beneficial to my garden, so I'm going to let all these just go to flower. And actually, it looked pretty nice.
Yeah.
So Sam said, you know what? These are the seeds you want to keep, obviously, because look at how well this thing grew. So next time, you're going to have seeds from an arugula that grew to the size of like a giant beach ball. And now I just went and broke them down yesterday. It's got to be a few thousand seeds. So now I'm working on getting some little packages. I know the Free Seed Project does something here in Central Florida, but I'm going to start giving away some arugula seeds, some bok choy seeds. I have a radish that I've let grow for about 3 months now. The thing has to be this big because I can't, from the top of it, it looks this big. It's gone to flower. It's bringing in all kinds of insects into the yard. And so it's just one of those things where I enjoy being out there. It's very therapeutic to just kind of hang out and relax in the garden. But at the same time, I understand and I realize, because how people ask me questions, because of how excited somebody is to give me seeds, I know that people's minds are starting to wake up to the fact that I know it might be 8 to 10 years before this avocado tree could give me fruit, but man, I need to start doing something now. And if that's what it takes, me giving away, I'm going to make a video soon because it's probably one more month and I'll be at 100 avocado trees. But I'm going to make a video how to grow 100 avocado trees. And I think it's going to be pretty amazing.
That is super cool. And just think of the value over time when people get this awareness and this thought process of saving those seeds and putting them in the soil and letting nature do everything else. It's infinite abundance is what our vision is. That's what our intention is infinite abundance. Everybody eats.